break, I Snapchatted my online GF. Missing you, babe. The whole class screamed. I looked up to see a message pop up on the professor's screen, right where his contact info was. Holy crap, it was the exact same message I'd sent. And the sender's name was Babe? The professor gave a doting smile. Oops, you saw that. Keep it a secret for your professor. Alright? I stared at Professor Liam Reynolds, who was still on the podium, engrossed in his phone, completely stunned. Just as I was reeling, my phone buzzed with a new message. Missing you too. No way. I just started an online fling with a gaming buddy because I was lonely and single. How did it turn out to be the new professor? I steadied my breath and sent another message. What are you up to? Professor Reynolds closed his laptop, then picked up his phone again. A moment later, my phone buzzed. Working, of course. It really was him. I nervously glanced at the new professor on the podium. I heard he'd just returned from studying abroad, having earned his PhD from a top university overseas. He was already an assistant professor at such a young age. His academic credentials were impressive enough, but he was also tall, handsome, and looked like he'd stepped right out of a movie. The moment he started teaching here, he created a buzz across campus. If my roommate Sarah hadn't dragged me into pulling an all-nighter to snag his class, I probably wouldn't have even gotten to see him. But this amazing person was my online GF. My head was buzzing. Remembering all the cringy things I'd said to him every night, I was mortified. I couldn't even sit still. Buzz, buzz, my phone rang again. I opened it to read. Babe, I'm busy now. Tonight, I'll show you the abs I've been working on. Maya, why is your face so red? Are you coming down with something? I quickly turned off my phone screen. I'm fine. Just a little warm. Jessica, my friend, fanned herself with a book. It is a bit warm. Such a handsome professor actually has a girlfriend? Ugh, what a shame. Well, there's no harm in looking at handsome guys. Having a girlfriend doesn't stop us from appreciating him. The whispers continued around me. Little did they know, the mysterious girlfriend they were talking about was me, Maya Brooks, sitting right there among them. The bell rang again, and the professor on stage switched to his slides, looking seriously at the students below. Before we start the next topic, I have a question for all of you. Why do we dream? Students below began discussing, while I, clutching my phone, was still staring at our chat. The sheer contrast made my heart pound even harder. How could I, who'd never even had a boyfriend, possibly handle this? Thinking about the photos he'd send me tonight, my throat suddenly felt dry. Just as I was lost in my own world, the professor's face became clearer and clearer right in front of me. Unconsciously, I reached out and pinched it. So soft, lol. Excuse me, student, I asked you to share a dream, not to pinch my face. Laughter erupted from the class. I suddenly realized this was real, and my face turned beet red with embarrassment. I'm so sorry, professor. Liam smiled gently. Have you had any interesting dreams lately? I couldn't even meet his eyes. I dreamed about. For a moment, I couldn't remember any dreams. A guy nearby, Jake, piped up. Did you dream about a man and now you're too shy to say? Ha 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 ha. Everyone around us laughed at that. I answered boldly, yes, I did dream about a man. Professor Liam raised an eyebrow, about to say something, but I cut him off. I dreamed my deceased grandpa missed me. Is that funny? Instant silence fell over the room. I pointed at Jake. I wouldn't mind taking you to meet my grandpa. Professor Liam gave me a deep look, clearly surprised. He probably didn't expect such a delicate-looking girl to be someone who wouldn't take any crap. After class, I bolted out of the classroom. Can I drop this class if I already signed up? Sarah looked at me, bewildered. Maya, are you crazy? We pulled an all-nighter to get into this class. Now you want to drop it? Yeah, I was too busy staring at the hot professor to think about anything else. I never imagined it would turn out to be about me. If I had to face Liam every week, I'd go crazy. I asked around for you. If you want to switch classes, you need a signed permission form from the professor himself. Thinking it over, it was probably better to just remain a regular student in his class than to confront him directly. That night, after showering and getting into bed, my phone buzzed with a flurry of messages. I opened it and almost screamed. He'd sent several